your calling. Yeah, we just arrived and we're all in. Footsteps behind, breath on your neck. Creep up on them slow, caught in the vortex. I looked into the mirror, then I disappeared. Fell into a spiral and the shit was weird. I was trying to figure which way is up. All this lack of patience was triggering a hate in us. They say that stress will be the end of me, referring to themselves, the inner enemy. I reflect the energy you send to me. So try and reason with it sensibly, even if you feel it with intensity. Tomorrow will confirm yesterday's truth. I don't have a calendar, it's like everyday loops. My heart became drawn into a vortex. After my heart, it was my thoughts next. It was a good few months until I saw sense. The way that we were functioning is more or less. They would have told me pack it up and give it all a rest, but I didn't ask, I just grew a bigger heart. I think a couple things you thought might have hit missed the mark. But go ahead, talk your shit though, it's just an art. I'm trying to rise on a consistent arc. Wonder who will be there after you lift the mask. That's your calling. Yeah, we just arrived and we're all in. Yeah, footsteps behind, breath on your neck. Creep up on them slow, caught in the vortex. The spiral of eternity, the cycle that was turning me. Life was all a blur to me, it kind of just occurred to me. I try and sit observantly, I try and see it clearer now. I'm on the top floor, you see me peering out. Not about the once was, more about the here and now. Baggage I was clearing out, traffic I was steering round. New lanes, no I don't do games. Cause man, that small talk is loose change. Just jingling, maybe showing symptoms of crazy. Feel quite removed here, like we're living a daydream. The vortex might grab you by the neocortex. It might be water off a duck's back wearing Gore-Tex.
The only difference is you were only evaporated here, but this is a high-powered evaporator. If you get them, they go off into the hyperspace lane. Wow. Welcome to my vortex. Oh dear, I'm afraid you're too late. The clock quacked.
Shit.
Never mind, you still got a chance. This is what you do.
Okay, tell me.
You stop one at a time from any of these 3 points. Right. You move, and then the vortex moves.
Yeah, time to activate. Time to activate. Yeah, time to activate. Yeah, let's go. Time to activate. Weave a web that'll captivate. Some risks that you have to take. Saw the game like that's the play. Activate. It was alarming, had to wake up early, stay sturdy as we could, even if the water's staying murky. Pray for mercy, look closer, never been a pushover, pushed too far and then looked over. That's nothing really, moving like there's nothing near me, feeling free, even if it's not what it seems to be. Some lost decency, denied it, justified it. Looking more grey but looking just as vibrant. They show virtue but get stuck on vices. It's hard to see the value when you're stuck on prices. It's different when you know the worth. Don't revert to the past self when you've moved on. No return. Had to see people grow cold to learn. Go berserk, start flapping arms till your shoulders hurt. Eager to control, can't hack it when the roles reverse. Don't deny it when you know it hurts. Reading out the verdict, know it will be overturned. Felt like a hollow shell, echoes of the soul emerge. Feet sinking into ground, connecting with the older earth. First you feel it, then you know it works. Silver tongue style, weave a web that'll captivate. Life without a plan, there's some risks that you have to take. Still found a way, saw the game like that's the play. Shit, time to activate, it's time to activate. Silver tongue style, weave a web that'll captivate. Life without a plan, risks that you have to take. Still found a way, saw the game like that's the play. Shit, time to activate, it's time to activate. Living like a caveman, saw the old me. We looked at each other and waved hands. Faced my greatest fears, took a brave stand. Oh buds, this chili pepper tastes bland. Staring at the moon, eating shrooms. Night to day again, womb to the tomb. Another gun for hire, marching with a new platoon. On a leash, you're jumping through some hoops. I guess I might be just another clown. Fired out a cannon, then we rifled through another town. Woke up on the plane again. It's a great day today. Walk about with a bunch of flies I'm trying to wave away. Fate in my hands, think of what shapes the clay could make. It's looking dry now. Lie down, pray for rain. Serious or delirious? Damn, it's all a dream. I can't believe how real it is. Life's a hurricane. Look, I'm steering it. The ghost that never really lived only seems to haunt himself. Lost in the experience. Silver tongue style, weave a web that'll captivate. Life without a plan, there's some risks that you have to take. Still found a way, saw the game like that's the play. Shit, time to activate, it's time to activate. Silver tongue style, weave a web that'll captivate. Life without a plan, some risks that you have to take. Still found a way, saw the game like that's the play. Shit, time to activate, it's time to activate. Time to activate. Time to activate. Yo, time to activate. Yeah. Ha. 1, 2. So try and reason with it sensibly, even when you feel it with intensity. Wrote these words down intentionally. Still it feels like they were sent to me. Yeah. Look, I tried to find a reason, tried to deny the feeling. I tried to climb the ceiling, tried to take some time for healing. I tried to even jump out of the window when the flight was leaving. I tried believing, I tried moving on. I attempted to keep going relentless, regardless. Last ditch attempts, new plans had all switched again. Tried to sit and vent, tried to just pretend, tried to listen then. Zoned out in the mist again. I remember you calling and telling me you need me so. Don't need you to feed the ego, I need you to feed the soul. You over-explain and dig yourself a deeper hole. Mind floats away like you in a sleeper hole. Trying to keep control. Can I even hold thoughts together through the stormy weather? Tried to keep it low. Then I deeped it though. Came up on the resolution. Not spinning out but still felt as if it's revolution. I wish I had the answer. I wish I had this master. I think I am a nice guy. I think I am a bastard. Shit is tricky. We just want the soul to feel at ease. You might evolve to be an angel. Might evolve to be a beast. I wish we knew the difference. We were getting too suspicious. Confusing instincts and then we grew indifferent. Start to move in different ways. Work through it, it's a phase. Even when you can't see the other side in the haze. I was drinking Remy, I was thinking plenty. For more thoughts right now I wouldn't give a penny. You should try cut me slack but won't give me any. Got a new t-shirt that reads let me live already. I like to wear it often, I tried to care and lost it. All's fair in love and war, but it's fairly costly. We like to balance losses, then see the options. We try to rid the bad thoughts that we adopted. I wish we saw it sooner, intuition talking to us. Fuck, it's like we knew way before the rumors. Oh, you bought it too, I guess we're all consumers. See, passion breathes life but can be all consuming. I'm trying to do the opposite of what they're all assuming. Putting new thought into the actions before the movement. It's ironic when you're watching what your stalker's doing. Storm in a teacup, we all saw it brewing. Yeah. So try and reason with it sensibly, even when you feel it with intensity. I wrote these lines with intent beneath, even though it feels the words were sent to me. So try and reason with it sensibly, even when you feel it with intensity. I wrote these lines with intent beneath, even though it feels the words were sent to me. find me at the lonely harbor, singing like a Stone Sinatra, talking like I'm useless, baby. You just need to focus harder. You could find me at the lonely harbor, singing like a Stone Sinatra, talking like I'm useless, baby. You just need to focus harder. You just need to focus harder. Check. You could find me at the lonely harbor, singing like a Stone Sinatra, talking like I'm useless, baby. You just need to focus harder, acting like you're cloaked in armor. Love to be involved in drama, but results are in, and all that leads you though is colder hearted. Purple, orange, bluish patterns, tripping, getting too distracted. See your point of view collapsing, getting harder to imagine. Smelling fragrant, ooh, it's chronic. Eyelids drooping from it. Sean Kemp, supersonic, inspiration booster rocket. Pace is still relentless, and I'm trying to make the time freeze. I'm on another stage saying, what's the next line, please? Lost my place, face swollen. I'm in that rocky phase, overly dosed up, glazed looking donut. Outcast that made an imprint. Southern playalistic, break the hinges, make the door collapse and had them falling back. Your shit ain't classic just because you call it that. It's all an act. Many themes are overarching. Nightly we behold the drama. Find me at the lonely harbor, singing like a Stone Sinatra, talking like I'm useless, baby. You just need to focus harder. So you just need to focus harder. Yeah, so you just need to find me at the lonely harbor, singing like a Stone Sinatra, talking like I'm useless, baby. You just need to focus harder. So you just need to focus harder. Yeah, yeah. Concentrate, you're drinking weak juice. I think your conscience would like to speak to you. Was talking constant, then tried to be aloof. See the root, see the cause, tried to show the love, but it was feeling forced. They call me Mia Moore, but I'm a mere mortal. See the door, that could be a portal to a better future. I hope you make the right choices and the best maneuvers. Peak performance, that might be what the stress produces. Could be evident or could be less conclusive. Either way, are you after respite or retribution? Are you on that next flight or squaring up? One thing you can't say is I don't care enough. Oh, I saw your insecure egos were flaring up, so I invite you to fuck right off. I call them if there's someone I needed advice from. They were praying, trying to put the hymns to work. They say hope will kill you, but without I think it's worse. They told me blink and you miss it. I tried to think a bit different and always visualize before it came into existence. You simply a misfit or misled. Intense, like spinning out on the cliff's edge during a storm. Climbing out in an awkward form. Sticky situation, wilding out at the Source Awards. 2 shots to the roof, loosen the brain up in the mix like I'm boosting the bass up. It used to evade us, now the truth is hitting present, looking futuristic. Paranoia grew suspicions, I refuse to listen. So now I'm trying to transmute the vision into something tangible, something I can handle more. Hoping that they're not writing up new plans of war. But if they are, I wonder though, will you stand or fall?
Raspberry and water from the lakes of Minnetonka. Jealousy has got some adults acting like a plonker. Dehydrated vessels after sipping on some vodka. Shout out to my homie Pavel, that's my Polska mobster. Get to stepping or feel these knuckles, you lousy puta. Rather make music than participate in hoopla. Join a couple ladies at the shisha lounge smoking hookah. Now be gone, you stinking kurva. Cooper trooper, scoop a couple denims from Lemire. Wifey looking sexy, always groping on her rear. Black G-Shock, Versace stud on my left ear. What took a couple seconds you guys couldn't do in years. That's That's why they try to hold me back and I can smell their fears. I'm way beyond these fascies, why should I call them my peers? If the walls could talk, they'll tell me all about your tears. Bitching on another level, wishing you was here. Hear me loud and clear, there's not a person out there who compares. Overstepping bounds, we're attacking your veneers. My ability, spitting it differently on different frequencies. Frequently kill it easily when I unleash the beast in me.
Life was like a road trip, the motive was untold. I let my soul slip, I stopped and I took hold. Stood bold that anyone could cave in, anyone could shapeshift. Plenty love was taken for granted and ended up a breakage. And ended up a breakage. Jet, ha. World burning while it's turning, man, it's going nuts. They throw fake funerals just to see who's showing up. Caught up on some old shit, need to start growing up. It's a small circle when you talk about those we trust. Took many detours on the road to love. Rolling up like a yoga mat, they never folded us. Claiming they were close to us but couldn't open up. Grief hijacking, fake tears when they're choking up. Poker bluff. I was woken up in the morning in the pool of sweat. Grabbed the car, take me to the vet. I was making bad choices, I was losing bets. I was finding myself hard to respect. Nightmare-like visions of a gruesome death. Running through the steps, trying to reach the other side. Changed up my reality when I wasn't loving mine. Easygoing nature stays at war with my stubborn side. Tried to take control of the future but getting too possessive. Tried to live life with a passion, you're getting too aggressive. Listen to your intuition, swerve it if it's feeling wrong. Tried to gather up the waking thoughts we were sleeping on. Sharing new visions when a dream is lost. Channeled bad energy, that's where you got the demons from. Saw the Holy Ghost in the smoke from burnt Bible papers. Lion taming like life is doing time in cages. Ha! Try to understand before you try relating. Love and time are sacred, never feeling like mine are wasted. Try to understand before you try relate. Love and time are sacred, never feeling like mine are wasted. Life was like a road trip, the motive was untold. I let my soul slip, I stopped and I took hold. Stood bold that anyone could cave in, anyone could shapeshift. Plenty love was taken for granted, it ended up a breakage. A what? Life was like a road trip, the motive was untold. I let my soul slip, I stopped and I took hold. Stood bold that anyone could cave in, anyone could shapeshift. Plenty love was taken for granted, it ended up a breakage. Dark thoughts rebound, leave the heart torn. Getting what you ask for, feeling like a human dartboard. Defolded like cardboard, car storms overhead accidentally. They were feeling fake, wasn't acting friendly. Cry baby, crocodile tears. Maybe certain moves are real shady. Didn't like what fear made me. Now I feel it less. Now you shouldn't feel impressed by anything and don't invest in that doesn't benefit. It should be simple, it could be too. I was looking new then old again. Merry-go roundabout, saw the way, found it out. The scenery was nothing I could shout about. But no, I'm not trying to act defensively. It's just them situations really seem to zap my energy. Need to put the focus, keep it back where it's meant to be. Measure progress, we've been working here intensively. Nth degree, infinite levels to it, upper echelon. Maybe couple steps beyond. My body, your work is a cannon, that's like Megatron. Never stress beyond what is needed. Lost the reason, then they lost the meaning. Lift you up out the slump, the sound is posturepedic. Got a asking what's the secret. 100,000 leagues lost beneath it. The deepest seas tapping into other modes and frequencies. It's just the freak in me. Eagerly we await greener pastures. They're optical illusions based on a heap of factors. You would have learned if you'd paid attention reading chapters, but at least you're well rested from all of the sleep you're catching. Ahead of time like effect before the cause now. Caught out like you forgot to note the clause down in the contract. The structure was torn down. It's just a bunch of rubble on the floor now.
Couple times had to dust me off, pull me up from the rubble when looked like luck was lost. 24% Irish, you gotta trust the odds. Lock me in the house, I tend to sugar dusted crops. Funny game of places and faces. The snakes slipping in the pay slips, they leave traces. My shit's from a playlist that's from beyond the matrix. Ain't of this world, but still I ain't from the spaceship. Sometimes you got to break it just to recreate it. Shape it with weathered hands out of the straggled fray bits. Cause that won't go in nowhere like the tires deflated. And you can't find your punch or repair kit. I'll be sat on the stairs with pen and pad and some music playing. Right smile, had to laugh, ain't amused just saying. I probably deserved a couple knockdowns. Stay sparring with karma, training to clock rounds. Still smoky one and dopey two. Head stuck in the 90s, not your regular crises. I speak when it's my turn like a movie cue. And always stumble into trouble like Scooby-Doo.
Ahead of time like effect before the cause now. Caught out like you forgot to note the clause down in the contract. The structure was torn down. It's just a bunch of rubble on the floor now. Ahead of time like effect before the cause now. Caught out like you forgot to note the clause down in the contract. The structure was torn down. It's just a bunch of rubble on the floor now. Yes, yes. 1, 2. Slow your heart rate, feel the restoration. Through the neural pathways, see the steps we're taking. So take some time to put your mind at ease. Travel to another place where you might find your peace. Even if it's for a couple seconds or some light relief. Let your limbs stretch out and take time to breathe. Let your body recover, restore and repair. See the disappearing bubbles of thought in the air as your mind clears. Don't need to hide fears, let them go. Let yourself feel free, there's nothing set in stone. Now we're moving with fluidity but still feel connected. The best bit's the synergy. Love is the energy, ever present, eternal. Meditating at the sunset, the sky is purple. Come and let your mind drift into the zone with us. Now you can't give up on yourself, there are no limits. Let go of frustration, anger and the desperation. Bring it all back together, this is restoration. Slow your heart rate, feel the restoration. Through the neural pathways, see the steps we're taking. Uncover old worlds like an excavation. Let go of old pain, find the best replacement. Slow your heart rate, feel the restoration. Through the neural pathways, see the steps we're taking. Uncover old worlds like an excavation. Let go of old pain, find the best replacement. Trying to recall faded thoughts. I'm true to the root and never would betray the source. Traveling a wide range of space and time. From waking life to dreamscapes, absorbing your mind. Waiting for an angel to shield us with the wings. On the precipice, only thing you're feeling is the wind. Intuition hitting us, we feel it from within. See the light of a new life, eager to exist. Will the sound still echo when you're deep in the abyss? Open to interpretation, meaning isn't fixed. May seem like it's simple or deeper than it is. From 5-star hotels to sleeping in the ditch. Gain it all, lose it all, still feel the same though. Felt like a big deal, but it's small change though. It's all about the mind state, so fix it up when the days are feeling too similar. Slow your heart rate, feel the restoration. Through the neural pathways, see the steps we're taking. Uncover old worlds like an excavation. Let go of old pain, find the best replacement. Slow your heart rate, feel the restoration. Through the neural pathways, see the steps we're taking. Uncover old worlds like an excavation. Let go of old pain, find the best replacement. Just try and remain. Just try and remain thankful, thankful. Just try and remain thankful, thankful. Thoughts became twisted and our lives became tangled. Shit, it feels like we're holding way more than we can handle. But life remains golden, so I remain thankful, y'all. Just try and remain thankful. Yeah, see that's the truth and the light. Creating new loops in the mind. Sold the new circuits in the brain. Working with the waves, turning up the tides. Working with the highs, balancing the lows. Angling to grow, managing the flow of new energy and challenging the old. A few feet higher, still we're standing on our own. Under the weather, under the same umbrella though. Another episode, yeah. Thoughts became twisted and our lives became tangled. Shit, it feels like we're holding way more than we can handle still. Life remains golden, so I remain thankful. Shit, just try and remain thankful.
I'm a firm believer that creativity comes from a higher place, a higher dimension, or your higher self, whatever you want to call it. It's like a signal coming from a higher place, you know what I mean? That we receive and interpret through the tools that we're given.
You know, the maddest thing, bro, is I was like 27, 28 with 2 kids, and I'd long since given up on creativity being a living, you know, and then it happened anyway. So to me now, success is in the eye of the beholder, really. Like, it doesn't really matter what I get in return if I'm able to wake up and create, whether anybody knows it or not. To me, that's a successful day, you know?
And it is such an effective way to rebalance your headspace and focus, and just be grateful for the things that you take for granted. The oxygen you breathe, the wind in your face, the ability to walk, the ability to see, the ability to communicate freely with loved ones. That's what it's about.
Terrible shit, it feels like we're holding way more than we can handle. But life remains golden, so I remain thankful. Just try and remain